So many of you know, many don't, that I am gonna start going to school again in August, which is kind of a month away, maybe even less. And I've started to think that I'm gonna be the kind of girly that brings her own lunch. She doesn't buy lunch at university, because I used to be the girly who bought lunch, and that shit is pricey. And the economy, it's not for that. So I've decided that I am gonna try to master the art of making onigiri. You guys know I am a through and through otaku girl who loves the anime and Japanese culture, and I'm always seeing super yummy food on anime, and I'm always craving the food that I see in the anime. And when I went to Japan, I tried a few things, and one of my favorite things were onigiri. And I love the fact that they are so good to like take with you. You can put it in your bag, or you can pack it in a lunchbox. So I'm gonna be making onigiri with the intention of making onigiri when I start school every single day. I am the kind of person that doesn't get tired of eating the same thing if I like it. So we're gonna see if this is something possible for me. And if you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Hinata, a 25 Puerto Rican girly who's obsessed with the color pink, pole dancing, fashion, anime, and oversharing here on social media, which we already do a lot, all of us, so it's not that big of a deal. But I am here to share my 20-something journey with you, because adulting is hard. It's a struggle, and sometimes we need a friend to go through it. I'm your digital bestie, and you are mine. I literally have no friends, so you are my friend, and we are gonna go through this life together. And today's video, I am trying to cook. As I've talked in previous videos, I've never been a kitchen girly, but I have started to get into the kitchen a lot more the past 2 years, a year and a half. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I did buy some ingredients for today's project. I kind of saw a recipe video, but I didn't buy the exact ingredients in the recipe. I just bought things that felt right to me. I don't know. I'm just like that. But I bought onions because I didn't have here and I needed some. I bought black sesame seeds because I see that they put it on the rice. I saw this spam teriyaki recipe, which is the one we're gonna try to do. Spam. I do have soy sauce in the back, so we don't need no soy sauce, but I did buy nori sheets. I also bought plastic wrap because I ran out of it, and we're gonna need that to not get our hands dirty while we are forming our triangles or our onigiri balls. And this is cute. I don't know if I'm gonna need it for this recipe, but I bought it. And it's QP mayo. And I love how the little muñequito is like a sunny angel. I don't know. It's cute. I went on TikTok, of course, to see the recipe that I was gonna follow, and we're just gonna cook our plain old rice in a pot. I usually cook rice with oil and salt, and that's it. But I saw that the recipes they do for the sushi and onigiri rice, they don't use oil, so we're not gonna use oil. Also, I have read and seen that it's preferred to use short or small rice, but I don't have that. I have medium rice, which I saw is you can use medium rice as well. Short rice will stick better, but we're gonna use the medium rice and it's gonna stick. We are ready to start our recipe. I am gonna be clipping this into my shirt because if not, I'm not gonna be able to hold the mic. So audio might be a little different, but it's better than you hear me just there without the mic, because I'm giving you quality. I'm gonna start small. I think I'm just gonna do 2 cups of rice for the onigiri. I'm also cooking dinner for like my home, which is not the onigiri, but this is gonna be like my lunch because I haven't eaten anything and it's 4:51 p.m. But I am gonna be making the onigiri rice here, and then I'm gonna be cooking rice on the other side, like white normal rice, because I'm doing rice and beans and pork chops, chuleta. You know, very Puerto Rican, very on brand with the culture here, but we're also gonna be doing this because this is the focus. We're gonna be needing salt for our rice. I'm hoping I don't need teriyaki sauce because I saw a video that does it with soy sauce and doesn't need teriyaki sauce, because I didn't want to buy teriyaki sauce because I don't use teriyaki sauce in my home. So we're crossing our fingers that I can use the soy sauce and be done with that. Also, rice. Medium grain rice from Puerto Rico. It's Rico rice. And if you know, you know. Every recipe that I saw said to wash the rice, and I was a little confused because I was out here thinking, who doesn't wash their rice when they're gonna cook rice? But I guess some people don't wash their rice. So anyways, we're gonna do 2 cups of rice. And we're gonna wash our rice. Oh my god, we're out of rice. Kidding. One and two. We're gonna wash our rice and I'll be right back. Rice is washed, and I kind of saw they do like an extra cup or a cup and a fourth of water when they're doing this. So let's check first. If 2 cups of rice, then 2.5 of water. That's what we're gonna do. 1, 2.5. I'm just gonna see if his trick works. Just below the first line of the knuckle. First, this is so funny to me because I'm actually checking the video while I'm telling you what I'm doing. It says to first boil the water in high for 5 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do without the lid. And then after 5 minutes, we are gonna put the lid on, in my case, a plate. And we're gonna let it boil in low or cook in low for 20 minutes. The 5-minute timer is done, but my rice just started to boil. So I'm gonna let it boil a little bit more. Nothing major. I just want to see some little action in it because he said after it starts boiling, then you cover it and put it in low for 20 minutes. No judgment. I didn't lose it. Okay, it's in low. It's tapado. 20 minutes. And we wait. My rice is cooking and my other rice is also cooking. Now I want to start making the sauce for the Spam Teriyaki Onigiri. And I'm gonna mix it in my grandma's bowl that was given to me because she's no longer with us. So let's do the teriyaki sauce. After an extensive research, I found that I can do my sauce with only soy sauce and sugar, which is what I'm gonna do because I told you I didn't buy all the ingredients. We're gonna do equal parts of sugar and soy sauce. I don't know, 1/4 and 1/4 of soy sauce. That's a lot of soy sauce. I'm also gonna add a little bit of garlic to give it a little bit of taste. Here we have like, I'm gonna show you. In my house, we didn't use, and I think in most Puerto Ricans' houses, we don't use garlic powder. We use this, which is like a mashed version of garlic with other ingredients. And it gives it a little something, something. It's sticky! My rice is done and it's sticky. And we add it here and we mix. Now I am gonna cut my spam and also my onions. I'm just hoping this tastes good. Your girl is getting ideas. I wanna lick my fingers so bad. Let me wash my hands. Whoever is looking at this and judging my cutting skills, shame on you. Shame on you. If this comes out good, then I am definitely giving my boyfriend some to take to work. I don't have sesame oil. I only have olive oil, so we're gonna use what we have. The things I do to give you the angles. Onions always give that little something, something. I think I did too many onions. But we don't care. This is trial and error. I want the onions to sizzle before I throw the spam into it. I want them to be a little more golden. I need a baggie for all of my wash. Time to add in the sauce. Let's see. I'm actually very excited to see how it tastes. Oh, it smells really good. Look at that consistency. I feel like for me and for us here in Puerto Rico, I could have done the rice with more salt, but the consistency is great. I'm gonna let it cool for a bit and I'll be back. Okay guys, I did a little taste test and it's so good. I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna use the saran wrap to make the rice ball. I'm just gonna go with what I remember the videos did. I'm not stressing about this and it's coming out so great that I knew I didn't have to stress about it. I did wet my hand so I can scoop the rice better. You're getting kind of a crooked POV, but that's what we're working with right now. That could have gone better, but this is my first one. Let's give this a taste. They did half, but half like this or half like the other side. I'm gonna do this. I need to be better with the rice and spam ratio. This is good. What I'm gonna do now is make some squares of rice to put in the freezer. For another time, I'm gonna make another type of onigiri and I have the rice ready. So thank you so much for coming with me on this journey of making my first onigiri ever. I feel like I've wanted to do this for the longest time, but I was procrastinating the actual doing it because I was scared it wasn't gonna come out the way I envisioned it was, but it came out better than I thought, and I just got filled with one of those rice bowls. So this is gonna be amazing for lunch, for me, for my boyfriend, for when I start school. And if you also want to save ka-ching and you don't want to be buying out food every time you go to work, you go to school, you go out, you need a snack, a picnic, whatever you're doing, you gotta get yourself an onigiri rice bowl. Thank you so much for coming with me. I'll see you in our next video. And YouTube says that this is the video that you should be watching. I don't know. YouTube knows you better than I do, so check it out. Bye.